Efforts being made to clean up and restore power in Kemper County, where they also suffered damage.
Twin States reporter Cameron Brewer gives us a look.
Over the weekend, many received confirmation about a warning of a possible storm entering the area. On Saturday evening, Kemper County had confirmed a tornado touched the ground.
And there was a tornado on the ground down in our District 2 area, which traveled through several places down there and came over to District 1. They're in Lecture Mills and Scuba and went on passed through that way. During that time, we know right now there were 12 homes that were affected with minor damage.
This resulted in many being in danger and having to take immediate cover.
When it was over by the pole mill, I went and told my wife that the tornadoes across the street, and before we could move toward the center of the house, the tornado was already over our house. And so we experienced some shaking, and it was probably one of the most frightening moments that we've experienced.
When the storm hit, it left several frightened and with structural damage.
Some siding that's blown off. We have some shingles that are blown off our roof, but there were massive trees that fell, big oaks that have been here for maybe 50 to 100 years. They fell.
Beacon says the outcome of the storm could have been worse.
A couple of the oaks, if they had fell towards our house, they'd have crushed our house. The ones that were able to reach our house, they fell in the opposite direction. And the other ones that fell, they weren't long enough to reach us.
Many were left without power, and energy officials have been working around the clock to get power restored in homes.
On yesterday, we had about 7,000 customers out, and now we have only about 38, so we kind of narrowing it down.
Many are thankful this storm didn't get any worse.
To get through a tornado without a loss of life, it's always great and wonderful when we take that. You can replace property, you can replace a lot of things, those material things, but to save yourself from an injury or death is always, it's a great thing.
I'm Cameron Brewer reporting for Twin States News.